There you go, man. That's pretty awesome.
Thanks, y'all.
Anything, Steph? Anything? Anybody?
I said cool.
Everybody's all tuned into their stuff.
Well, I was doing the Periscope of him live.
Okay. And that.
Sorry, it started playing.
Oh, I was like, what happened? No, man, that's good that you had it on Periscope. We're trying to start doing a little more Periscope. I got to get some stuff fixed out, and I have video backup, but I just got it up at the end. It's still freezing a little bit, but at least people can check it out. I do apologize for that.
Actually, I have a Periscope, and I just don't know how it works.
Man, let me tell you, the benefit behind Periscope, the second that you go live, you can actually hit a little button that shows everybody periscoping in the entire world.
Really?
So you can go check out what somebody's doing in Australia, everything. But the cool thing is, especially with you doing music, do a couple of live ones where people start following you. But not just that. What happens is once you start doing little things, like just throw it up on your, if you're hanging out in the store or something, people just start tuning into you. But then make sure, like with me, I've always got on Just for Some Fun shirt when I do Periscope. So I'm always plugging the business. Always plug your name, how to find you, and you'll start picking up a bunch of people. Believe it or not, it's that fast. We picked up tons of listeners from Periscope from all over the world. So it's a cool idea. They're still, I guess you can say, formulating it, working it out, figuring out how to use it better. But it turns out to be a really good thing. I didn't realize how many people Periscope, and it's a cool little idea.
Even stars.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
we
Jacob,
watched.
the guru said, very awesome jam.
Yeah, man.
Tell Jacob I said thank you.
Oh, he can hear you.
Yeah, he's listening. Jacob's listening.
I appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, don't think for a second he's not. Well, you got a second song you want to do?
I do. It's actually a cover song.
All right, here we go, everybody. I'm going to mute our mics again and let you have it at him. We're a little raw this morning, a little old school, but that's what we built this for, was to give you that old feel of old radio that you don't hear anymore. And that's exactly the feel. I want you to be able to see the locals, hear the locals, and go from there. We do have video backup. It is freezing a little bit, so I will forewarn you. But you can always see the video and just mute the sound so you can hear the sound live on the radio app. So here we go, everybody. Here comes Jesse's next song.
All right, y'all. This next song I'm about to do is a pretty well-known song. Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all have heard it on the radio a time or two before. It's Die a Happy Man by Thomas Rhett. This is my cover. Baby, last night was hands down one of the best nights that I've had, no doubt. Between the bottle of wine and that look in your eyes and the Marvin Gaye, then we danced in the dark under September stars in the pouring rain. And I know that I can't ever tell you enough that all I need in this life is your crazy love. If I never get to see the northern lights, or if I never get to see the Eiffel Tower at night, if all I got is your hand in my hand, yeah, baby, I could die a happy man. Baby, that red dress brings me to my knees, and no, but that black dress makes it hard to breathe. You're a saint, you're a goddess, the cutest, the hottest, the masterpiece. It's too good to be true, nothing better than you in my wildest dreams. And I know that I can't ever tell you enough that all I need in this life is your crazy love. If I never get to see the northern lights, or if I never get to see the Eiffel Tower at night, if all I got is your hand in my hand, yeah, baby, I could die a happy man, yeah, yeah. I don't need no vacation, no fancy destination. Baby, you're my great escape. Yeah, we can stay at home, listen to the radio, or dance around the fireplace. So if I never get to build my mansion in Georgia, or drive a sports car up the coast of California, oh, if all I got is your hand in mine, baby, I could die a happy man. Yeah, baby, I could die a happy man. Yeah, oh, I could die a happy man. Yeah, I could die a happy man.
Awesome, awesome,
That
awesome.
was awesome.
Thanks, y'all.
Yes, I could sit and listen to you all day. That was just,
Well, at least you didn't say listen to him all day with a beer in your hand.
That would be me.
but
Sir.
I would have a beer
Hey.
in my hand.
Don't discount me.
Yeah, I'm not going to discount you. Well, look, I'm going to try to get his guitar. I had a couple of people saying that we're losing some sound on the guitar. So I'm going to check that board over there too. And everybody hang tight. We're going to go to a commercial. We're going to come back. He said he had several songs and he was real polite about how many you want me to play. Well, you know my rule. How many you want to play? You can play as many as you want. That's what we bring the guys in for. We bring the young artists in. We want to make sure they get exposure. We want some of the bar owners to hear them. You know, we want to be able to get you in. You know, we need to get you involved with like the Social House is one of our sponsors. We need to get you involved with a lot of these people. That way, you get your name out there. That's what it's all about. And anytime I have an event, it's the same thing I tell Dustin Bragg or any of them. If you see me post that I have an event and you want to come play it, feel free. I just got asked a minute ago. This weekend in Monroe. Let me throw it out there the way that I need to actually say it. This weekend at Saturday, December 12th from 10 to 4, Monroe, the bank on the corner of 138 and 11. The folks from the American Legion from Loganville will be out there doing a toy drive. Also, Saturday the 19th from 10 to 4 in Snellville at the Army Navy Surplus store on 78, they'll be doing it. They'll be giving away hot dogs, drinks, and chips, and all you got to do is get up there and donate some toys. So again,
I'll be actually at that this weekend in Fusions.
So you'll be out at the one there, yeah. So that's because they're doing one the 12th. We're going to the gun show. I was supposed to be at the one at Fusions this weekend, but I never got the return phone calls, and by then we had already been like, "Hey, we're going to the gun show." But we may go gun show, swing back into Fusions on the way home. Though you always need a beer after seeing guns, right? Or is it the other way around? Do you need a beer?
They won't
and
let
then
you go in.
I think you're
if you've been
supposed to
drinking
have the
beer.
beers after.
Is
the
it so?
guns.
It's beers after guns.
They will not let you go in if you've been drinking.
Who?
The gun
gun
people,
show?
Yes.
Oh, so I can't go in. I come in here to get a dog barrel tailgates.
You want to ask why? No, I'm just kidding.
Why do you know this, Denise?
I just do.
Denise is the girl that like carries a pocket breathalyzer. That's a joke, Denise.
Actually, never mind.
Those are
I
breath.
still have the little tube from last week when I did
Did the what?
when I
Did the
helped them
breathalyzer
out
thing.
at the police academy.
Oh yeah.
I still have
How sad is it? She goes to the police academy where they teach people about how to test people for drinking, and she's like, "You're doing it wrong." I've had this done several times, and I know what you're doing
No,
wrong.
I haven't actually. That was the first time. Thank you.
Never mind, it was a joke. Hey, we're gonna shoot off the commercial. We'll
Wasn't
be right
funny.
back, everybody.
Alex goes, FFS Dunnies.
Yeah, straighten out. Oh God, my neck, dude. I laid my bike down not too long ago, and then on top of that, I'm
I know that song.
Yeah, if I have just been canceling out because I was plugging my head. Because what it is I can hear him. Apparently I'm hearing him over that guitar and not over 7. But somebody else was saying they could hear it all. Strum on it a couple times. Are you getting any lights flashing on the far right hand side on the main? No, I don't see any lights going up. Make sure you're turned on. Was that it?
Oh no, that was just a tuner.
Oh, okay. Try it again. Are you getting any light out of it? What was this one? Oh, here. You're just supposed to be able to not have to use a magnet. Here, what we'll do is we'll just throw this mic in front of us. You don't have to worry about it at all. Can you hear it through your headphones, Jeff? We should be lighting up. We'll just run it. We'll just run it as a separate line.
Are you gonna do that song?
Try that, Jeff.
Which one?
Yes, strum
Oh,
it.
that was her.
Jesse, strum it.
What'd you say?
Strum.
No, because those main lights should be popping right now. Make sure I
Check one, two. Does it sound okay?
Yeah, I mean what we're hearing, but I think what we're also hearing is a little bleed over. Just because we're in front of you with the guitar. But Alex was saying he wasn't hearing enough guitar, and that's when I was looking over at the board, not seeing any input lights flash. So that was just telling me that we wasn't even getting any input.
Hey, let me try switching.
Yeah, let me get back over there.
I can adjust that from here too.
Yeah, that one. And what sucks is I got this new Behringer digital board with all these great inputs, and that switched over to it. Oh yeah, plenty. I can control it from here. Okay, got it. Yeah. I didn't even think about we was on insert instead of line in. All right, I'm gonna pee
No,
real
I'm
quick.
good.
We got
I got the
2
water.
minutes.
I'm gonna play another original for y'all.
You sounded a little nasal.
Nothing worse than one of these creatures.
What is that?
A bug come up under the
Can't
sliding
help
glass door.
Ew.
Turn it loose, cut it loose. That's the only way you're gonna get through. Trying to hold back, you're gonna just sound clogged.
Y'all don't mind if I practice, do you?
Uh-uh.
Well, she's the
taking
kind
a-
of girl that don't doing up her makeup. No, she don't. She's the kind of girl that don't like getting dressed up. Well, yeah, she'll have you running around these little bitty towns just to go pick her up. Yeah, she's the kind of woman you need. Well, I'll be there at night. Girl, if it's alright, I got a surprise for you. You said, come on, come save me. So let's go, baby. Let's go for a ride. Yeah, I want to take you out tonight. Well, she's the kind of girl that don't likes to get a little crazy. Forgot my own song right there. Can you believe that? Jesse's my stepmom.
Okay, so that's who I saw her.
Yeah.
That
That's,
night. Okay. You know, I just don't want to embarrass people, say stuff wrong.
oh, no, man. You're
Especially
good.
if I didn't know. So I'm like, I want to make sure.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that's what I saw that night.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't going to bust nobody out if I didn't see that. I just remember sitting up at the doctor, man. She just kept going, you got to check him out. You got to check him out. And it was on my mission to do it. And then, like I said, dude, when I seen you on stage, I was like, damn it, man. I'm like, what was I thinking? And I'm laughing too about the fact that we can run the station every day perfect. And then it seems like the last couple times we've had guests in is when we're having like the weird shit happen. Think about when Savannah came in, you know?
It don't matter what plans I've got, I can break them. Yeah, I can turn this thing around at the next red light.
I think I got that.
And I don't mind telling all
this one.
guys that can meet up. Yeah, we can all go raise some hell on any other night.
Everything's updated.
Sorry, my vocals ain't that great today, y'all. I get.
You sound
Well, I feel bad because we had it kind of screwed up on our end.
I've actually, my throat's been kind of sore recently. I do heating and air.
You breathing everything then.
Nah, man, we did a
You need
full
another water?
Oh no, I have another one over there.
Look, how about this? Dustin Bragg had a thing he had to go do in Nashville live in front of everybody. Laryngitis.
Oh man,
he had to tough it out though. He just had to. No, he had like got over the flu the day he went and tried out for The Voice. He was like coming off of having the flu, so that was horrible. And then he did a big. He pulled it off, but you know you're still not perfect. And then he had a big thing up in Nashville. They get up there, laryngitis. Like the day before he went, he had laryngitis. And then last week, Tiger had to cancel too because he had laryngitis.
What is laryngitis exactly?
Huh?
What is that?
Just from, say like you, if you have a cold, and I've had it several times, like if my voice is raspy because I'm not feeling good, and I go out and still do my thing and strain it. I used to leave fusions and I'd have laryngitis for a week.
I mean, it just overworking it.
Overworked. It's the first time I ever played at Masquerade. That's exactly what happened to me.
Starting to
and then how about this? I went to my buddy that's a pharmacist, and
illegal or illegal?
I'm gonna send. Yeah, Coronas used to help me. I'm live back on mic.
So you need a tall glass of shut the fuck up.
That's it. That's what he said several times.
You can't say that on the radio talk show, can you?
Huh?
You can't say.
Video is one thing, but live, it's okay. Video is one thing. But yeah, that's what he told me. When I was like, dude, what's the secret recipe to heal my voice? He said, just quit running your mouth. He says, I know it's hard for you. He said, but the only way you're going to heal your voice is to drink a shut the and yep, it's the funniest thing I ever heard because I never heard the guy cuss until then. He just leaned out the window, and I'm thinking, wow, the pharmacist just told me that. Okay. But it happens.
You tell me that every day.
It froze again.
So I guess when you get laryngitis or
well, the sound's
whatever,
good. It just keeps freezing up.
You can just drink coffee and drink.
Yeah, video. You can hear the sound. You can see the sound. The video froze up again.
Like
I'm just so frustrated.
Yeah.
What is
it? They say what is a hot toddy? It's like whiskey.
Yep.
Is it whiskey? No.
I think whiskey and
it's honey, lemon
Yep.
juice.
That is crazy. Poor people. I am so sorry about video this morning. I can't explain it. Whatever the Windows update was has caused us to get stupid.
yeah.
I'm getting messages now.
cussing you out.
Yeah, you know, because people want to see it. They want to see the behind the scenes and they want to know what's going on. It just sucks that I need to change stuff over to Mac, but I didn't want to spend the money. But by the time I rebuilt this computer again, I'd be better off going and just buy another computer.
It's hot whiskey, water, honey, herbs, and spices.
Honey, herbs, and spices.
With whiskey.
Sounds good.
So you played at the Masquerade? What band were you in?
I was actually started with a local band.
That thing really looks worse now. It just froze. Yeah, I remember that one.
I don't like stuff You can do an argument with everybody, Sarah. I'm just kidding.
No, the stupid asshole snatched the flyer out of my hand.
Oh, really?
And he paper cut.
All right, going back to live. We're behind. All right, everybody. We is a little bit behind. I was trying to get the video fixed. I just hate it. I'm actually probably messing up the radio show as I'm trying to get the video fixed. And truthfully, it's just Windows. And everybody that knows computers have been just complaining, telling me for months and months to months, just to get away from these windows. And here we are. So you can hear the video. You just can't. Everything's just freezing up. So.
And at least you're not blaming it on Android phones.
Well, they're garbage too.
No, they're not.
Yes, they
Apple is the future.
No, it's not.
iPhone is awesome.
See?
I gotta say,
I hate
I'm
my
sorry,
iPhone.
Steph.
I got rid of my iPhone.
My daughter says
like
iPhone is so simple that it's stupid.
Yeah, my dad texts messages on the iPhone. He has
and
an
you
iPhone.
can't.
No, I could. I didn't like it.
I cannot
really
wait
didn't like
till I can upgrade to an iPhone.
And you know how many people go, you know what I like about my Android? It can run like 3 programs at one time. I said, really? Can you use more than one program at one time? Well, no, but that's besides the point. Yeah, because you need to be running all 3 at one time and killing your friggin' battery.
Oh my God.
That's smart.
See, I like that thing when you double tap the home button on the iPhone thing, you just swipe up and it's gone.
Oh, that's right.
It closes it.
Oh, yeah.
No, it doesn't, Alex.
Denise loves double tapping it.
So, and another thing about iPhone is that, you know, if you're not on cellular data, like if you're not off the cellular network thing, and you have Wi-Fi, you can text through iMessage.
That's right.
And it goes right through.
That's
I don't
right.
think you can't do that on Android, I don't think. Don't quote me if I'm wrong.
I don't think you can either.
The
brilliant thing that I love also is I can download Magic Jack for free on the iPhone. And then even if my service is turned off, as long as I get near somebody with Wi-Fi, I can still use Magic Jack and use my phone. I can still use it.
Really?
Yeah.
I can still use mine if my phone service gets turned off with my Wi-Fi.
Well, so it's like this one, this piece of crap Android I have here, you can do that sometimes.
Yeah,
all right.
Exactly.
We're going to turn it back over to him. I hear he's got a couple more to do. And we have his guitar fixed, everybody. And I apologize, video is horrible right now. It's frozen, but you can still hear it. I don't know how great it's going to look seeing it just frozen, but hey, you know, what do you do?
And I know when we were on break, he was over there practicing and he was playing Love Song by Tesla.
That would be awesome too.
And that's what I used to play back in the day.
You know, I'm all into a lot of that. You know, we were dying to see Dustin Bragg play some
Metallica on the banjo,
some Everlast, and a couple of other stuff. Man, it's really kind of cool to see other people do that. And that's the good thing about bringing you younger guys in that know so many different types of music. Listen to this.
I'll play it later. All right, so this.
Now listen, I do want to go. Josh Seabolt. If you get time, get him to do his original Grandpa. Great song, you guys.
Josh, brother, that one's actually about to come up.
All right, there you go. All right, well, I'm gonna turn it back over to you.
All right, Josh. Well, since you requested this song, this is what I'm about to play. This is another original that we're going to have out. I don't know when we're going to release this one, but y'all get to be the first to hear it. So y'all are special. They said you were tougher than the nails you drove. That Dalton boy, the one that everybody knows. With a hammer in hand and a gun on your hip, it didn't matter what it is. You could always fix it. And I didn't cry when you passed. No, I was a little too young to understand. And 15 years has come and gone so fast. But looking back now, I wish I had, and I wish I had Grandpa back. I still got that 20 gauge that you left. And sometimes, yeah, I'll take it out. And I do all I can from crying on the range. I went looking for peace, but it never came. And I didn't cry when you passed. No, I was a little too young to understand. And 15 years has come and gone so fast. But looking back now, I wish I had, and I wish I had Grandpa back. And I know you're looking down on me. I know you're keeping me safe. And I pray that I'm the man you wanted me to be. And I pray that when you look at me, you don't worry about a thing. I'm just hoping I make you proud, Grandpa.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was.
I get from the guru. Damn, too early for a tearjerker.
I know.
But he's also putting awesome underneath it, you know.
Man, there's a lot that goes behind that song, man. It's a story to tell. It really is, man. It's kind of a sad story. I mean,
share just a little bit, because again, all the listeners, the best thing about what we do is let people see a little inside of you so they can fall in love with your personality. Because once they fall in love with you as a person, the music just makes it better.
Well, that
if
song,
you want to share it, by
the whole thing about that song, everything about that song is true. The whole 15 years. I mean, it was my grandpa. You know, he died back when I was I was like 5 years old. He had a stroke, and he was my Papa David. He was an amazing man, from what I remember, and just the things that people told me after he passed is just that was one of the things where like I felt almost obligated to write him a song, and I still got a picture of him. It's a picture of me and him at my grandmother's house, and man, I swear I'm like about this tall, and it's just crazy, man. He really was. He was a Dalton boy. He was a good old boy.
That's good.
He really was, and he the only thing that's not true about that song is he actually didn't like guns.
Wow.
He hated guns, but he did leave me the 20 gauge though.
That's cool.
He left me the 20 gauge, and I shot it a couple of times. It's a fun gun to shoot. It's just a break barrel.
Oh yeah,
it's real nice, man. But yeah, they used to tell me that he loved me just like I was his own. He was my step grandfather. You know, always battling my mom and dad, trying to get me on the weekends and stuff like that.
Right.
You call them up, hey, can I have Jesse this weekend? And they're like, that gummit, David. You know, we're trying to have some time with him too. You know,
Right.
so
Right.
but yeah, he was a great man.
That's pretty cool.
Really was.
That's pretty cool. My grandfather just turned 92.
Really?
And he is my step grandfather, but it's the only grandfather I've ever known. My mom's dad died when she was 8. And here this guy came into the picture and married my grandmother, who had 6 children. It's like, you survived World War II, you come home, and you marry a woman with 6 kids. Holy cow. Yeah, right. You took this on. But he's now Pawpaw Smokey, and friggin' there's tons of us that just love him to death. He's always been there for us. So I really relate to the song. And that's the other part of why it's nice for you to share that it's a true story, so that the next time somebody hears it, they're going to be like, wow, to know this guy wrote this. It's true. It's real. And anytime that anybody can relate to what you're singing, it just brings it even better, because that's what music's supposed to do. It's supposed to remind us of our life, our past, our future, our present, of where we are right now. So it's really cool that somebody can relate to your song and be able to remember something like that. So it's really cool. And to put your personality with it and let them see you as a genuine soul, that changes everything too, because there's nothing worse than the guy that's just singing it and can't relate to it. And in your case, you really relate to it because you wrote it. So that, that's just kind of
that was part of my life. And
yeah.
I mean, the thing about it is I've always wondered, what would today's life be like if my grandpa was still here?
Right.
And I was wanting to fit that into the song, but just the way the song played out, I couldn't really get it in there. But I've always wondered, who would I be as a man? Would I be the same? Would I be different?
Yeah, but you can actually write that. You can make that a song. And it's not that you have to change it by any means, but keep the same idea. I mean, think about it. The thing I like the most about country music is everybody can relate to it because it's based on real life. It's not most of it's not fiction. Most of it is 100% real, the reality of what the real world is. And of course, I know some people that don't care for country, and you hear the joke about if you play it back or backwards, will you get your car back, your wife back, your dog back, all that kind of stuff.
I love that Rascal song.
But the thing is it's all real life. It's not all about partying. It's about being a hardworking person and raising your kids right. And it's a traditional, country's always been traditional about what our society is about, and that's what I really like about it. So I'm over here rambling.
Hey, man.
It's just kind of cool though.
Trying to
what?
Keep the tears down.
No, I'm okay. I'm admiring what the boy
you
does.
Ain't crying, are you?
No, man. No, I'm with it.
Not at all.
If I was gonna cry, I'd been this morning when I couldn't get these damn computers right. I could cry right now because the stupid videos froze. At least it's gonna have it recorded, and at least I have the music recorded too. So we're at 9:47. We're probably gonna go over a little bit just because we've had some technical difficulties this morning.
Hey man, since they can't see it now, they're just gonna have to check out your YouTube channel.
Yeah, they'll have to check it out. You got another one you want to do? I'm trying to squeeze in as many as you want to do.
Hey man, I got another cover I can do.
Yeah, man, do whatever. Cool, whatever you want to do. That's why we bring you guys in.
I'm not even going to name this song. Everybody should know this one after I start playing it. It don't matter what plans I've got, I can break them. Yeah, I can turn this thing around at the next red light. And I don't mind telling all the guys I can't meet them. Yeah, we can all go raise some hell on any other night. Well, girl, I don't care, oh, I just have to see what you're wearing. Your hair is pulled up or falling down. Oh, I just have to see you now. But if you want to call me, call me, call me. You don't have to worry about it, baby. You can wake me up in the dead of the night. Wreck my plans, baby, that's alright. And this is a drop everything kind of thing. Just swing on by, I'll pour you a drink. The door's unlocked, I'll leave on the lights. Baby, you can crash my party anytime. Ain't a spot downtown that's rocking the way that you rock me. Not a bar that can make me buzz the way that you do. Yeah, I can be on the front row of the best show and look down and see your face on my phone, and I'm gone so long, hang on, I'll meet you in a minute or two. But if you want to call me, call me, call me. You don't have to worry about it, baby. You can wake me up in the dead of the night. Wreck my plans, baby, that's alright. This is a drop everything kind of thing. Just swing on by, I'll pour you a drink. The door's unlocked, I'll leave on the lights. Baby, you can crash my party anytime. If it's 2 in the morning and you're feeling lonely and wondering what I'm doing, just go ahead and call me, call me, call me. You don't have to worry about it, baby. You can wake me up in the dead of the night, wreck my plans, baby, that's alright. This is a drop everything kind of thing. Just swing on by, I'll pour you a drink. The door's unlocked, I'll leave on the lights. Baby, you can crash my party anytime. Baby, you can crash my party anytime.
That was awesome right there.
Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, man, that's really good. That's really. I was trying to make sure I get some video on my phone as well. Try to make up. I got Josh kiss ass Seabolt going awesomeness. I have to give Josh a little help. Look, I gotta be honest, Josh. I used you in a little bit of punk last night.
Uh-oh.
So last night, Jesse says, "Hey, I just want to kind of check in with you before the show." And I was like, "Okay, anything wrong?" He's like, "No, just touching base with you. Everything's still a go." I went, "Yeah, as long as you don't bring that Josh Seabolt, he's a dick."
Man, I was like, dude, what?
I already had it as quick as I hit send. I already started typing, "Gotcha," and ha ha ha. But I saw his bubble pop up. When you have iPhone, you see somebody typing. So I see him typing, and as it's typing, I'm like counting down 5, 4. So I hit send real quick, and then you can see his typing stopped. And then he typed again. He said, "Oh my God, you got me."
Man, that was funny. He got me good, man. I was like, "Oh man, what happened today?" Everything was fine a couple hours ago. What happened?
That's right. That damn old Josh Seabolt. So it's just funny.
Damn old Scotty.
Yeah, I love Josh. He's on it. He does not waste any time.
No, you're right.
And that's the thing is, as soon as Jacob had sent me something, I literally just kind of sat there for a day or two, and I probably should have jumped on it sooner with Jacob. But once Josh started, there wasn't no stopping. You know, it was like, "Sure, man, let's get it on." And I probably should have spent more time. He just typed, "Ha ha ha, ace hole." But you know, I should have paid more attention to Jacob. I was just right in the middle of doing stuff. But as soon as Jacob hit me up and says, "Look, Josh is going to be hollering at you." Yeah, well, Josh already was on it. You know, there's no doubt. That's funny. Josh is ha ha ha. Josh is probably going, "Did he really just say that live?"
Man,
yeah, I did.
See, the thing about I like working with Josh too, because it's like he's real. I love Josh, man. I really do. He's a great guy. And the thing about him, he's so on it. Like, I mean, every single day, you know, me and him are on a daily basis. We talk every single day. And it's, you know, he tells me, you know, it's like, I'm like a pit bull off my leash, man. You can't stop me. Yeah, that's really how it is too. It's
but you really have to be. You have to be that way. And definitely getting him involved. You know, a buddy of mine, Rich Archer, has started managing a couple of groups, and I never thought I needed one per se, but there's been so many things lately that I've been asked to do that I just didn't have the heart to say no. Like, you know, I love giving back to charities, but there's times when people ask way too much out of me, and I feel like I'm a bad guy if I say no. But what they don't realize is I still have to make money. I mean, this is my business. This is my job. Most of these people are working Monday through Friday doing a job and then goofing off on the weekends and doing some of this charity stuff on the weekends. And I understand that. But for me, I still have revenue I have to make. So for me, I still have to work. So it's just really hard to always just give. And I think that's where having somebody speak on my behalf, being a little bit of a manager it saves me a lot of headaches. And then the good thing too is with you having the manager it's great that he already has the connections that you don't have. And he is able to speak for you, and he is able to be the pit bull, so to speak. So you don't have to be the bad guy. It sucks being the bad guy.
Hey man, that's all
Shut
just
up,
a part
Denise.
of staying on your grind. I mean,
Why'd you tell me to shut up?
Because I was said it sucks being to be the bad guy, and then I just tell you shut up, and you didn't go anywhere with it. I thought it'd make you laugh.
I don't have to.
Yeah. So I'm getting messages now, and he's going. Josh is like, I got him. I have somebody though that has known Josh, and it says Josh has been a deek since he was 15 years old. And Josh, you can only imagine who sent that, because you know the same people that I know. Tubby. So,
Yeah, I was about to say.
Not throwing any names out.
not throwing anybody under any buses except for Tubby. And anybody that needs any vape juice, go see Tubby, by the way. They're selling the hell out of that stuff. Good God.
some vape juice.
Vaping. Everybody's
yeah.
just giving up smoking, got into vaping, and they're mixing and doing their own stuff. Price is a whole lot cheaper, and product is a whole lot better. So everybody's making sure they go see them at Just Vapes. It should be just for vapes, and then that way I get my big red number 4 in it. I'm just saying.
Get
Where's
some
it located, sir?
Get some more
Where's it
revenue off
I
that.
get some more.
Where's
Yeah.
it located, sir?
I think it would be great if they were our sponsors. Then it'd be like, go to Just Vapes
Hint,
with
hint.
Just for Fun Radio. And
Where-
everybody's just vaping for fun.
Yeah,
Just
where-
for fun.
Sir,
Where's
can
he
go-
located?
where's it located?
It's located at Old Covington Road, right there at the corner of G's Mill and Old Covington Road. You can find them right next to Rob's Performance.
Cool.
Thank you.
Well, they're not like paid sponsors. Why would I be plugging them like that, Denise?
Because you were talking about you need to go see him. So how are you supposed to go see him if you don't know where they
and
is?
Rob's probably looking at the radio right now going, thanks, Scott. Appreciate that. So anyways. All right, man. Well, look, we're going on that 10 o'clock mark. Is there anything you want to tell people how to find you? Plug everything about you. Josh Seabolt, feel free to call in.
Well, Josh, that's a hint. Josh, call in. But you guys can find me. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I think my Twitter name's It's Jesse Shred as well. I think I just changed that. So if you look up It's Jesse Shred on Twitter, I'm pretty sure you can find me. I also have an Instagram. It's Jesse Shred. It's pretty much all the same thing, just so people can find me. Anywhere else, I can't really think of anywhere else.
That was me testing to make sure there was nothing wrong with the phone, because we haven't
Oh.
heard the phone ring today. So I was making sure.
Oh no, the phone hadn't rang
No
today.
phone calls.
You
Yeah.
paid the bill, sir.
Listen here, Tubby, you better pick out which one of us you want to call that dirty name, because now you're calling me and Josh the same name. I deserve to be called a different name.
Sir? Certain?
Sir, I deserve my own different name.
Satan?
And as he wants to remind me, it's the same building and the same owners. And yes, it is. Studio
Cool.
number.
678-760-1556.
Now say it unlike Fran Drescher.
Oh my God.
I've had people go, which one's Denise? The girl that smokes with a smoker's voice?
Whatever. Leave me alone.
So yes, and I appreciate you coming in today. Of course, it's been on our weird, chaotic Wednesday, Windows, everything, friggin' videos frozen. At least he just gave me another name, but I can't use either one of those names that he just typed.
Why doesn't he just call and say it?
Tubby, no, do not
No,
encourage
don't,
him
no.
to call and say anything, Denise.
Because he'll do it.
You can't
Yeah,
you can't
come
bleep
on.
out the phone.
Yeah, I can't bleep that out. That's live.
678-760-1556.
Yeah, but if he does, I'm going to tell everybody where to find him, and then Rob's going to gut him. Just for Fun Radio.
Hello.
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 How's it
Hello.
going?
Yeah. First of all, tell Tubby, ha ha ha. Funny guy.
And he just typed for Denise, and it says, you've now been named too. It says, shut up, Smokestack.
Oh,
Not after
Yeah.
today. Thank you.
And he's typing again. I'm fearing
Oh,
what's
Lord.
coming in next.
You would think Tubby's got better things to do, but no. Then again, we're speaking about Tubby.
Oh.
Golly, this is a roast show.
Yeah,
in the
man,
morning.
this is it. So what's going on
Well,
with you,
just,
Mr. Seabolt?
Oh, nothing, man. Sitting here listening to you guys. You guys are on it this morning. Listen to the morning show. Just You got Steph over there. She's at loss for words. That's unusual.
I know, isn't that something?
Yeah.
That's a good thing though, that she's just lost for words.
Well, I was
Yeah,
I was manning the computer stuff.
Well, and she was doing the Periscope and stuff like that too. So.
Yeah, and
and you know, her and technology is not the best.
She's been on the grind this morning.
Yeah, but
Right,
she's been on it today, and she's starting to step up again. You know, she took a little bit of a hiatus there for a couple months and had a bunch of stuff going on. You know, they're thinking about moving and all this other stuff that they've been dealing with, and now she's kind of get back into the swing. She's running the Twitter account again and the Periscope, and so it really helps take the beast of burden off of me. Denise, if I can just get her to
like
do
getting
anything.
back in the saddle, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't speak of saddles.
Don't
She was
talk
talking
about
about.
saddles.
No pun intended. No
That's
pun
right.
intended.
She'll
might
start
be-
talking
It might be
sticky sheets.
sticky.
Steph, if you wash your sheets once a week, when do you skeet the saddle off?
When you wash your saddle.
Is
So
it time
listen,
for me
while I
to
was
leave?
there, you guys. Listen, while I was there, you got Steph to snort some pickle juice. I mean, hey, Steph, you up for it today?
That's right. I forgot you were here when she snorted pickle juice.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Yes,
I told
snorted.
Jesse about that. And he just said, he's like, that's something I'd probably do. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? I thought you can't go in there and
You
tell
gonna
him
call
that.
me
He'll
out
put
while
you
I'm
on the
here?
spot. Yeah, I
you
did,
s-
brother.
There's some pickle juice upstairs.
Did
I'm
you
sure.
see the video I shared last night where the guy stuck his arm in a bear trap? A radio, it
Yeah,
was
I
a
saw
radio
that.
I couldn't
stunt.
finish it.
Somebody, I don't know if they dared him or what, but he
Oh
stuck
my
his hand
gosh.
and it was like a 15-inch circle bear trap, a real bear trap.
I was.
Pretty sure it destroyed his
I
arm.
watched half of it and I was like, I can't watch the part of
I mean,
it
is it like
closing
when-
on his
I
wrist.
mean, when I think bear trap, I think like those cartoon bear traps with all the teeth and everything.
Oh, it
Exactly
is.
what it
And
is.
it's about that big around.
Oh my!
And he goes right dead center of it and it closes and he gets up. I did the kind of, I'm not gonna say froze, but the camera, you could see the guy holding the camera jumped. And he got his arm out and walks over and you just see him almost in tears crying. And
but they
his
were
arm-
trying to get
Gosh.
him to stop.
Yeah, they kept saying,
They
don't
kept
do it,
telling
don't do
him,
it, don't do it.
Don't do it. And he
What?
was
If there wasn't cameras
What
on, he'd
dumbass-
probably been crying.
And that's
Yeah.
crazy what people will do just to get some likes on the
What
video.
dumbass to do that, Steph?
No, I'm not doing that.
How many times have I zapped you?
That's different. That's not going to kill
How
me
many
or
times
cut
did
a
you zap
limb off.
yourself?
Yeah, but I accidentally zapped myself. She came in and asked for it. She
How do
actually
you
wanted.
accidentally zap yourself?
Oh, dude, I have accidentally zapped myself 3 times so far.
Okay.
And what
That's
sucks
called
is
karma.
I did it Friday, and I was standing in front of my kitchen sink. The Cock and Row band was here, so I run upstairs to get it real quick to be funny. And I was sliding it in my back pocket, and I zapped my left butt cheek as I slid it in my back pocket.
Nice.
So then, if it wasn't
Nice.
enough, Monday I set it on the table. Denise acted like she was going to grab it. I grabbed it, and the shocking part was in the center of my right palm, and I hit the own button, and I
And his
zapped myself.
hand closed around it. You had to like throw it out of his hand.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
And
Gotta
he had a
love it.
mark.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
It's called karma.
But-
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
Josh,
let's hear your stuff, Josh. What you got going, man?
Oh, well, we got a lot of things in the works. We're, of course, Jesse said he's working on putting his, getting his single together, Take You Out Tonight, which we've been working on that. Been working on some stuff for Appalachian Dawn. Also been working on some stuff with Moxon Creek. Working with, booking some shows for a bunch of Average Joe's artists. Other than that, just been staying busy, man. Nose to the grindstone, just trying to make things happen for these guys.
Now, explain from I know our time's kind of going to be limited with you being on the phone, and I'm sure you're working and stuff. But explain how you came about standing in front of Jesse to hear him play or something, and whatever your situation may have been, and you go, "Oh yeah, I want to be part of this." So you kind of give us a little bit of background on that.
Well, I won't name no names, but I was actually asked to be a part of it, asked to give him a hand, and just talking with Jesse and meeting his dad, Ronnie. He's a great guy. He's raised a great kid, and he was very polite, and of course he's green, he needs work, and that's what we were discussing. But as Jesse started playing and developing, and put him on a couple of shows and just hearing him, and I mean he was just evolving so fast. But more than anything, we became friends. And, Jesse, there's nothing, if there's nothing that I no advice I wouldn't try to give him and get him through a situation or something like that if he needed it. But, honestly, hearing him play, and he's just genuine as can be. He's just like that down home country boy that, music is missing these days.
Yes.
It's nothing like that anymore. You don't have that old traditional sound that Jesse's got. And honestly, you know, like I said, going back to Ronnie, he's instilled this in Jesse. So, you know, all the credit goes to Jesse and his dad for, you know, the things that they were doing when he was growing up. I mean, you know, honestly, you can't get a true, genuine person like that these days in the music business.
Right.
So, you know, and like I said, speaking with Jesse and getting to know him, his personality, I mean, we just became friends, and, you know, we struck up that friendship and the partnership, and, you know, we've all been discussing, hey, here's the steps we need to take to help you get out there, man. And we just been doing it.
Right. And that's good. That right there is very good to be able to do that. That's the whole thing right now, was with everybody kind of absorbing what's going on and seeing what you want to do, what you want to change. And I think the music industry, we were speaking earlier, video had shut down, and we were just discussing the fact of how all the music's kind of blending together, and a lot of things are changing in the music industry, which I think is great. I think we need to blend a bunch of this music together and start taking it to another level, because if you, I'm not trying to knock Dwight Yoakam, but think about the music. It's kind of gone as far as it can go with some of the directions. I like how some of the outlaw country is kind of coming back a little bit, but at the same time, I like how some of these new guys are bringing a little more Southern rock involved, making it a little more upbeat. You know, the Jamie Johnsons and doing some of the things that they're doing with music. And to me, the traditional stuff's great. Don't get me wrong, as long as it all has a good story behind it.
I see that.
Well, yeah, that's it. I mean, the music is evolving, and there's a lot of different sounds. A lot of people are doing these funky mixtures and stuff, and it's working. A lot of people are grasping hold of it because it's not the common, you know, music that they're used to. Just like let's say the hip hop per se. I mean, everybody likes country, everybody likes rap. You take the two together, and then boom, you've got a movement.
Right.
You know, but then they're starting to mix a little EDM and a little bit of techno into this stuff now. It's just getting a little too weird for me at the moment.
That's
I think
what I was
it's moving too
thinking.
fast,
Some techno and country that might be a little confusing.
Yeah, it is, but it's some of it isn't bad, but you have to listen to it a couple times to kind of you know, vibe to it. But there's a lot of different mixtures coming out, so you guys will be amazed at what's coming down the line per se. But the outlaw stuff is actually making a huge comeback right now.
Yes, that really is. And you know, the good thing is to me, it's going to give country another chance, because if you think about let me try to word it right. Think of the 90s. Garth Brooks kind of made, not to say made country better, but that time frame, country music was like superstars. And then it kind of died off a little bit there in the beginning of the 2000s, and it's kind of coming back. And I think that's really kind of cool that it's coming back a little bit. But it's also because a lot of stuff's changing, and it's not just the old school feel.
Yeah, the lot of mixtures that have come down. Some of it works, some of it doesn't. But you know, there's fans for the stuff that I think that doesn't work. People think that it does, but
yeah,
you know, it's not me. You know, to say that's going to make it or that's not going to make it.
Right.
I can just kind of focus on stuff that I've got an ear for. But a couple things that we got coming up though with Appalachian Don and Jesse. We're doing a outlaw mixtape with Southern Country Music. Those guys are out of South Carolina. Doing a mixtape with those guys, and Appalachian Don is actually going to be on the face of this. He's going to be hosting it. Jesse's going to be on a few songs on that with them, and we've got a Hit Life mixtape coming out too. So we've got a lot of things in the works that's going to keep Jesse busy, and plus, you know, shows. Look for him locally. Actually, he's got a few booked already.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Porterdale Bar and Grill. He's out there. He's going to be out there, I think, January 2nd. And the 22nd, and then Motorheads. He's gonna be there for a New Year's show with Appalachia. So
really, y'all are going to Motorheads. That's gonna be pretty cool, because you know, Motorheads used to be my home area doing all the bike stuff, and Motorheads has changed. It's kind of evolved a little bit because it's not just bikers anymore. There's a good mix of people going into Motorheads now.
Right. They actually, we sent them a couple links, and they reached back out to us, and you know. For most people, you think they would already have the New Year's show booked and all this stuff.
Right.
I don't know what they did, but I mean, they wanted Jesse and Appalachia.
Yeah, man.
real bad, and they were on it.
Make sure when you get out there, you personally get in good with Danny. Danny's the bartender, but he's also their in-house audio everything. He does all their trivia. He does. He's one of the head bartenders, but he does the trivia. He does all the DJing stuff. Danny's phenomenal, man. He's really one of those great guys. Unlike Tubby, he's one of those great. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I had to slide that one in because he's picking on me and you. But no, Danny's a really good guy, and I'm really grateful to have met up with Tubby too, because he's introduced me to some super great people. Even if he bashes us, you know.
Yeah, well, I think he feels like he's got that right because he's known us so long.
Yeah.
So we try to give him that pass. I give him that pass.
Well, I laugh because Tubby says, I'm the only guy that can give you crap. And he says, and you know it. You know I'm the only one that can give you crap, but nobody else gets away with it, but I do. And he makes sure he tells me that to my face. I get away with it. I love Tubby.
Yes.
Yeah, Tubby's a great guy.
Is there like a bromance going on over here?
I'm not
That's
going
what it's starting to feel like.
I'm not going
right?
I'm not going to admit to that. But he was telling
bromance.
Well, he was telling me that Chaz was bromancing on Rob. Now he was sending me those text messages yesterday. I can
That's
read them.
He's trying to deflect off himself.
I can read them, but they're a little graphic. We might have to save those for the night show.
Oh Lord!
You got a dump button over there.
That's exactly right. The whole conversation in that text message with Tubby would be beep 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 beep. And I swear it sounds like Morse code.
Yeah.
So far, one of the messages, all I can read, the first word I can't. The second one is every beep of Rob, beep, 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 beep. So there's 3 words in this text message I can read.
Steph is over there salivating wanting to read this thing.
She is.
I'm going to have to slide Stephanie the phone in a minute so she can get a kick out of it. Well, look, I'm going to see if I can get him to squeeze in one. You got another song you can do before you get out of here?
I think I can.
I'm going to get him to squeeze in another song, brother. We're going to have to cut out of here in a second, but I appreciate you calling in.
No, absolutely. Hey, but by the way, Jesse is on every social media site you can think of. So you can find him on Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, Facebook, all that stuff. So any social media site you can think of, he's there.
Cool. That's good. That's real good to get him. And anytime you have something coming up that you need me to share for him, just make sure you tag me in whatever the post is so I can hit share too.
All right. Yeah. Go like his fan page on Facebook, and he's got his YouTube and his SoundCloud. Go check that out.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Everybody, y'all make sure you do that as well. All right. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks.
All right, man.
Bye.
Later, y'all.
All right, y'all. We're gonna have to cut out here in a few minutes, but we're gonna get Jesse to do one more of his songs, and I'm gonna turn it over to you now, sir.
Well, already. I guess I'll play y'all a Brantley Gilbert song. That's what I like to play. Remember that song I told you earlier? Remember that one I was telling you about? That's how I got into country music was the Grits. I'll play that one for y'all. I had a buddy come down around last July. They called me when across the Mason-Dixon line. Said he was heading down south and looking for a real good time. I said, man, come on, I got a place in mind. We pulled up at a bar right off the Georgia line. Walked in, man, his eyes got wide, and when his jaw hit the floor like a doof smiles. And he said, man, we got some pretty women up north, but I never seen nothing like this. And I said, man, these here ain't ordinary women. We call these grits. Well, she's a product of being raised in the country. She knows her roots and works hard for money. A southern drawl with dogs and legs. Ain't nothing like a woman southern born and bred. And she loves her mom and daddy. They love her to death, all acting innocent, playing hard to get. Yeah, the girls tonight, man, they're right on town. Grits, man, a girl raised in the South. Man, we sat down at the bar and had a couple drinks, breaking his neck or just scoping the scene. Wasn't long before he had my attention, pointed towards the door. Well, he was staring at long legs that ran in the boots. She short skirt and her t-shirt didn't have much use, but she walked right to the jukebox and fired it up. She had every head turning, boy's eyes was burning as she made her way out to the floor. At the jealous girls looking all saying she ain't nothing but a, oh my God, she just broke it down low. Right up to being raised in the country, she knows her roots and works hard for money. A southern drawl with dogs and legs ain't nothing like a woman southern born and bred. And she loves her mom and daddy, the Lord to death, all acting innocent, playing hard to get. Yeah, the girls tonight, man, they're right on town. Grits, man, a girl raised. Well, she's a product of being raised in the country. She knows her roots and works hard for money. A southern drawl with dogs and legs ain't nothing like a woman southern born and bred. She loves her mom and daddy, the Lord to death, all acting innocent, playing hard to get. Yeah, the girls tonight, man, they're right on town. Grits, man, a girl's raised in the South. I'm talking way down south.
All right, man. That was awesome.
I appreciate y'all.
Good
Thank
stuff.
you.
That's really
Cool,
good stuff.
cool.
And the good thing is, too, I'm going to have it all recorded to be able to, and you had to give me some time, of course, but I have it all recorded on MP3. So at least now we have live.
Go figure.
Hey, man, that's awesome.
Camera's going.
Well,
working now.
I kept lowering the resolution through Manicam and everything's working, but
At the very end.
yeah, just sucks. But hey, it's
Well,
there. It is what it is.
We
Hopefully,
gave her
you
a
can still hear
shout
it.
out, so she stopped.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's exactly right. All right, man, we're going to wrap this thing up. Again, tell everybody your name, how to find you.
guys.
Make sure you go
My
find
name's
them.
Jesse Charette, and you can find me at facebook.com/it's Jesse Charette, and it's spelled with an E, not an IE.
And
CHARETTE.
yes.
All right,
I've
that way
gotten
we
that a
can share it
couple
as
times.
well. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you coming in.
Hey,
and,
man, thank y'all for having me.
we're gonna keep trying to do this once a week, bring in people, and it's one of those things. If you ever find yourself just nothing to do one day, come sit in. I have an open door policy for anybody as long as I know ahead of time you're coming, because I just hate to tell you to come bring your guitar and there'll be 3 other people here, but at the same time, that's good networking too, to meet everybody else.
Well, how about I make a deal with you? I got another song that's going to be getting finished up here real soon. So when I get that new song finished, I can come in here and I'll play it for you guys acoustically.
Definitely
Cool,
do that.
yeah.
Do that.
Sweet.
I'm
Awesome.
all excited about that. And then also, anytime you see me ever doing anything, if you see me posting an event or anything, all you got to do is just hit me up and say, dude, I'm going to be in Covington that weekend. Do you mind if I come by? I'm actually aiming to try to do a live show on top of the Mystic Grill one morning. You know, so that would just be one of them cool things too. If you could ever just get out there to do it, you know, to do it with us. So
That would
Somebody
pretty
will be
sweet.
walking on the square and be like, "Where's that music coming from?"
yeah, yeah, exactly. Wouldn't that be something? All right, you guys. Well, we're gonna get out of here. I'm sorry about everything that's happened today. It just seems awfully funny as soon as we get a live act in, I have all the technical difficulties. Everybody like Tubby that's heard me say, switch to the mic. Oh God, man. I'm gonna just have to make myself do it. I just got to take a day to do it.
Just bite the bullet.
Yeah, man. And it sucks. It's been sitting here a year.
Mhm.
What's today's date? Yeah.
At night.
Yeah. We're like 5 or 6 days away from it sitting here running a year. I mean, it's been running nonstop for a year. It never shuts off. Never. This friggin' PC shuts off once a week.
And it's
man.
not politically correct.
Yeah, that's not politically correct. All right, you guys, we're gonna get out of here. Thanks for Jesse to come in, and
I'll see
man,
y'all
it's
Monday.
awesome.
Thanks you guys for having me.
Yeah, and you're seeing us Monday.
Yes.
Oh yeah, your thing's
My
tomorrow.
surgery's tomorrow, and I'm not coming in Friday. I will pause. I will try my best to be here.
If
Monday.
you're,
This is her 24-hour notice.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're if you're on theater, or if you're doing a play or something, it's break a leg.
just
So
tell me to lose a uterus.
so what do I? Happy removal.
Yeah. Hope everything comes out all right.
Hey, do you think I can get the doc to take a picture holding it like he just caught a bass?
That's gross.
It's going to mount it on the
Ew.
wall.
No.
You know?
Stop it.
Ew.
Newton County record, 9 pounds, 12 ounces. I just want a picture, or like shove an arrow through it and do a picture like he just shot it.
That's disgusting.
Yes.
Have you ever seen what that looks like?
No,
I'll pull.
I don't want to see it
Wait
either.
till
You're
I
saying
leave.
you want a picture.
It's a joke. I would like to see the doctor holding the picture. I mean, holding it like it's a largemouth bass.
I think it'd go viral. It probably would go viral.
It'd look probably more like catching a squid or something.
Yeah,
Right,
like I
or jellyfish.
After I get there tomorrow, they give me all my happy juice and stuff. Can you get a picture for DJ Scotty?
That's right. He wants a picture of my uterus laying on the floor, wiggling. You have to put it on video, though. He's got a taser to make it flop around like a fish.
Oh,
Okay, on that note, I'll see y'all Monday.
We're out of here, everybody. It's just fun. Thanks for tuning in. Again, thanks for sticking it out with us today. I'm so sorry
And Steph's bed.
that all the mishaps have happened, but hey, it still made for a great show. So thanks for Josh and for setting it up. Thanks mostly to the guru for setting it up for me. I should have done this over a year ago when I first discovered who you were. So.
Nobody ever listens to the guru.
You mind if I say one more thing?
No, go ahead, man.
Josh, I appreciate you setting this thing up. Jacob, I really do appreciate you listening on us and everything, man. I really do appreciate all your help reaching out to me. And all my family, friends, and loved ones that are listening to this radio thing right now. I love y'all, and I'll be seeing y'all in a little bit.
Share all this stuff. And we're going to have to get you to come back when I get this video crap fixed, because I want to be able to have you on video where we can just share the living hell out of it.
Let's do it.
So
Halo
all right.
starts after 8:00.
What?
Halo, not HE
Halo?
hockey
Oh,
sticks.
okay. Well, thank you for clarifying there, Lucy.
The PC police.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in, you guys.
Bye.
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 I didn't know I was supposed to wave at the camera.
Yeah. It's
Say
such a
bye.
pain in the butt since it hadn't been working right. But we'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.